Hello and welcome to Magical Travel Adventure. I am Lauren, your host, and today we are going to be talking all about Wilderness Lodge at Disney World. I just stayed at Wilderness Lodge a few weeks ago when I recorded this, and so I am so excited to talk about Wilderness Lodge and this resort at Disney World. If you're new here, hello, I am Lauren. I'm a travel advisor. I specialize in Disney destinations, Universal Studios, and cruising, and I help families have the vacation that they dream of, not the vacation other people tell you you need to have by reading millions of things online. So, let's talk about Wilderness Lodge. If you don't know about Wilderness Lodge, this is one of the resorts near the Magic Kingdom, but is not on the monorail loop. And this is like a fan favorite. Some people love this resort and other people do not like this resort. So remember, I'm doing a series on all the different resorts at Walt Disney World. This is just one of them, and this is to help you try and figure out, is this a resort that should be on your list or not? And there's different reasons why, and I kind of go over them. This is a pros and cons also type of situation. So I'm going to tell you the pros and cons. Everything isn't a pro, everything isn't a con, and that doesn't mean this isn't a place to stay. It's a reason to set your expectations for when you are talking or deciding on a certain resort. So this is the Wilderness Lodge, and this is set up to be like the Pacific Northwest, a lodge that you would find out there. So this is what you will drive up to when you arrive, and it's gorgeous and it's huge. Now, I love a good map because I think a map helps us define what it is that we're looking at. I feel like I'm going to sneeze at any moment too, so I'm sorry in advance if I do. So as you are driving up here, you are coming to this main building, and in this main building, it seems like less spread out than some of the other resorts. But what I like about this resort is staying here, you don't need to go outside necessarily to go to anything like the food locations or basically it's the food locations. Some places you have to go outside for that, other times you don't need to. So this is that main building area in here. There are dining options in this. There's a quick service dining option down here. There are rooms, as you can see, all around here. And I know this is showing you the other things. This side here, it has been turned into Disney Vacation Club rooms. And I actually prefer staying in the Disney Vacation Club rooms here, but we'll get to that. So Disney Vacation Club is Disney's way of talking about timeshares. So you can purchase Disney Vacation Club points and then stay here at certain points in the year. Or what you can do, which you're like me, they have certain number of rooms for cash, and you can pay for cash for these rooms. So Copper Creek rooms are in the actual area of the hotel. So you're not going outside. Over here is Boulder Ridge, which is another DVC option. And you do need to go outside to get to them. But once you go outside, there's a covered walkway that you can get to, and then you can get to inside. So technically, you don't have to ever like walk under like the rain if it's raining or something like that. Now, also, another thing that you should know is that there are these cabins here. Those are also Disney Vacation Club, but again, you can purchase them for cash, and we will get into what those kind of look like. They're right on the water here. They sleep, around 10 people. Disney will give you a number. I don't always think that that's like a good number to go by, unless you all want to be squeezed in there. So, but those are options too. There are two pools here. This is the main pool that's in the middle of all the rooms. And over here is the boat launch because you can take the boat to Magic Kingdom. And over here is Geyser Point, which is, I think, the best place on property. So there you go. But the big thing that you need to know is the green top buildings are the main building. And if it has a green top, it's all connected and you're inside during that time. So you have the main building here where all the food options are. And then you could have a room any spot here. If you're in the Copper Creek area, which is that DVC, you'll be on this side. And if you're in Boulder Ridge, you'll be on these red top buildings out here. The bus transportation is going to be right out here. If you're in the main building coming out, it is all covered. And it is, I think, the best bus stop area at all the resorts, which is a very odd statement, but I think that this is the best bus stop area. All right, so let's talk about basics. This is a deluxe resort. I didn't put in all the options, but there's a standard view, a nature view, a fireworks view, a club level. There are deluxe rooms and cabins. There's also the Disney Vacation Club rooms. Disney Vacation Club rooms are either a studio, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, or 3 bedroom grand villas. Also, those cabins are considered special DVC accommodations. There is a quick service option, 2 table service options, 2 lounge options. So there is a lot of options for dining, and then 2 pools, and then bus and boat transportation being just to Magic Kingdom. So I'm doing all the resorts at all the Disney resorts. These are some of the amenities that are available. Everyone has a front desk service, bell services, complimentary transportation to the parks, 1 quick service dining option, multiple pools, arcade, gift shops, and activities at the resort. The activities of the resort are going to change every week, every season. There's a lot of factors there. So there are activities you just need to check. There's like an easel board around, and you could check sometimes in the app also to see about that. So let's talk about rooms. So this right here is a standard room or a fireworks view or a nature view. This is what the room is going to look like if you're not staying Disney Vacation Club. So there are two queen beds, sorry. And they do have like little shelves on each side. So no matter which side you're on, you're allowed to wear glasses and put your glasses somewhere. And that's a big thing for me. I don't understand why at a hotel you would only have something on one side and only that person gets the electrical outlet and the option to put your glasses on. So any side that you're on the bed is going to allow you to put your glasses, your phone, and charge your phone at the same time. So good option there. I like these rooms. The issue that I have here, and I know I don't have a great picture of it, is there are 2 chairs here, and the table here is not like the correct height. So it's a nice room and whatnot, and you do have a little balcony that you can sit out on. But these 2 chairs don't really equal to, like, if you turn the chairs to, it's not like to a desk. This on this side is the Disney Vacation Club, and I'm realizing I didn't get the desk in this picture either. Hopefully I have another view on another slide, but who knows? But this is a queen bed here, and then this is a pull-out couch. So this is a studio. I try and show all studios because they equal the same as the 2 queen beds. So here we can sleep 4 people. You have this queen bed and then this couch that pulls out. Over here, which you can't see, are 2 chairs and a table, and they are like the correct height. I always have to work no matter where I'm going, so I really enjoy having an actual table to do that at and a chair to do that at. It's easier for me to do my job on a computer. I don't like to work in my bed or anything like that or at the couch. So it's just easier for me. Now, you might not be working on your vacation, you might actually be taking it. So it might not mean that much to you, but I just like having that table and chair in the room so that I have that option to sit at a table. So I'm not always eating on my bed or, eating at the couch or something like that. This also will have a balcony too. And this bed, there is a coffee table here, and the coffee table actually lifts up so it could come closer and higher to you. So this is an option for the cabins. So let's go back here. So when we're talking about the rooms here, there are standard rooms, and there are the fireworks rooms, there are nature view rooms, there are club level rooms. All the rooms here pretty much look the same. The only thing that's different is is a deluxe room that's like a little larger that has more space to it. So if that's something that interests you, you can always look it up or use your travel advisor and they'll help to show you it. The reason that I like the Disney Vacation Club rooms is, to me, they just seem bigger. I don't know if it's just because you have the one bed and then the pull-out couch. Um, but it's just much easier that we can do the pull-out couch with my son, pull that out when we need it, and then if not, we could put it away, and it's like another space for us to sit on. When you just have the 2 beds, sometimes it's hard for us. We do spend time in our hotel room, so it's a little different of an experience. If you're not gonna be in the hotel room as much and it doesn't bother you to just have a bed to sit on, then that is a great option for you. I just like the DVC side better. I just think that the kitchenette here, having that, you get a microwave in here, the little sink here, and the actual mini fridge here, that makes a huge difference to me. It's just more space to like put some food stuff, and a bigger closet for my stuff, and actual drawers that you can put clothes in here. So now moving out into the cabins. I'm sorry, one more thing. So for Disney Vacation Club, you have the option of a studio, a 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, or the 3 bedroom grand villas. Now, there's going to be variances between Copper Creek and Boulder Ridge, and I'm not going to go into them. Just know that those are the options. And a 1 bedroom is going to give you some different options also and can sleep more people. The 1 bedroom is also nice because the parents can be separated from the kids. So when the kids go to sleep, the parents can still be awake at night. Kind of nice, huh? The cabins here are out by the water, so, they're solo standing, places, and you're gonna have this living room, dining room area. There is a kitchen. Out here is a screened-in area where there is a deck. There is a pool. I say that in quotes, like pool. It's probably, 6 by 6, square, that you go into. It's not quite a hot tub. It's not really a pool where you can swim, but it's an area of deeper water. So that is an option too. There are 2 bedrooms here with their own bathrooms. There are also ways that you can sleep out here in the main room. These go very quick. So if you're interested in those, make sure that that's something that you book early. Now, I know everyone cares about the bathroom. So the bathrooms are pretty similar throughout in the regular rooms and the DVC rooms. So this is what they're going to look like. You'll have the 2 sinks, the toilet, and then the shower in here. Just know that some of them are actual showers and not all of them have the tubs. So if you have smaller kids, you want to make sure that you're booking the right type of room that's going to get you a tub in there. This is a not great quality picture, but I have a really tough time. Roaring Forks is the quick service option here, and it's just a darker place, and I have a really tough time taking photos here. So this is just a basic quick service place that is, if you're in the main area of the resort, it's to the left. If you have any of the main rooms that are not cabins and not Boulder Ridge, you can walk inside and get to this place. Whispering Canyon is one of the table service options. It's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So this is a great option for you. It sometimes can get loud. It is busier for breakfast and lunch. So this is a fun place to go. This is Artist Point, Storybook Dining. This is actually a character meal. It's only for dinner, 4 p.m. and on. And it is a table service option, and I don't have any characters in this picture, but, I was trying to show off the tree here, and this is a Snow White dining experience, so it's Snow White and 2 of the dwarfs and the Wicked Queen, and this is, sort of like a prefix menu, so you choose from, each part of the menu, and it's a fun meal. Just check it in case you have very picky eaters. There's not always something that your kids might want to eat. Okay, so this is where you should hang out. This is Geyser Point. It's down by the water. It's past where the pool area is. It's on the opposite side of where you would get the boat to go to Magic Kingdom. This is Geyser Point, and this is my favorite place to be. This is where I want to be at all times. It's just a fun, relaxing area. You're watching the water. It does not feel like you are at Disney World. It just feels like you are in this fun outside bar area. And like everyone there is just there to have fun. There's like right off of it, there's like little like a game area that you can kind of play into. There's seating outside also if you don't want to be in the covered area. Actually, when I was there in April, it was cold. So you wanted that covered area to kind of help keep you warm. But this is an awesome bar area that I highly, highly recommend. Everyone there has been always wonderful. The people who work there, the food that is there is so great. So definitely you want to make time for this if you are staying here. Even if you're not staying here, you could take the boat over and have lunch over here. Why not? It's so much fun. Then there is also Territory Lounge. Guess what? It's a lounge, and that's inside. I hardly ever go here because I would rather be at Geyser Point, whether it's downpouring rain or not. Again, Wilderness Lodge, they have the Mercantile Market. It's right off where the check-in desk is, and it has all those Disney items in it. This is the main pool area. It does have a water slide here. It is a fun water slide if you want my opinion on that. There always seems to be plenty of seating, even when it's busy out. It doesn't ever seem to be, it never seems to be as loud. A lot of times at the pool area, there's stuff going on. They have games, they have contests and things going on during the day. It doesn't seem as loud here as it does at other resorts. So when I was in my room, I was right off the pool. I couldn't even tell that I was right off the pool. It wasn't the sound did not travel into my room as much. Now, maybe if I was trying to sleep, maybe I would notice it a little more. But when I was there, I don't even think I noticed it. It's just when I opened my door to go sit out on my patio, that's when I noticed it. Transportation to the parks. You're going to Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, and Disney Springs, the bus. So basically everywhere you can get there on the bus. Magic Kingdom is the only option where you have the boat, and you typically are sharing it with Fort Wilderness, the campground. There is no boat anymore that's going to the Contemporary from the Wilderness Lodge. There used to be that before COVID. At this time, it's not there, and I'm not thinking that's coming back at this point. Like, they would have brought that back at this point. Now, this is what I'm talking about. The bus stop location is very, it's set up into like 3 locations. There are areas where you can sit. It's very covered. It just seems to hold more people. I don't know why it seems better than all the other locations, but it just does. No explanation there. So let's talk about some pros and cons. One of the pros here is that the Disney Vacation Club rooms are often less expensive than the regular rooms at Wilderness Lodge. So you always want to do that price comparison to get what's going to be the best room for you. And especially with Copper Creek, that's the one that's inside the regular Wilderness Lodge building. Like, you're in the same building. So what difference would that make? I think that the DVC option of Copper Creek is elevated compared to some of the other options that are like, a lot of times DVC is so separate. It's in like a separate building and it's further away, kind of like Boulder Ridges. And it's like, okay, well, then I'm going to be like 10 minutes away from the transportation. Like, why would I want to stay there? Here, the DVC rooms are normally less expensive, and it could be a better option for you and your family. So I like that a lot. This is definitely the type of a resort for people who want to go to Disney World, but when they come back to their resort, they're like, okay, I need like a break from the Disney stuff, and I don't need it screaming down my throat every second. So this is really that I'm going to the parks and then I get to go somewhere else kind of at the end of the day. It really has that theming of being somewhere totally different. Geyser Point. End of story. I think this is the best lounge on property. This is my favorite. I like to be outside, but like protected. So I could be outside and protected here. I really like it here. The boat access to the Magic Kingdom. A lot of people and clients always say like, whoa, it was so cool. We like went around the corner and it was like, boom, there's the Magic Kingdom. So people really like that too. This also gives you access to extended evening hours. So this is a great option on select nights. You can have deluxe extended evening hours. It's also beautiful during the holidays. I didn't show it in any of my pictures, but they have a giant Christmas tree in the main area, and it is gorgeous. This is also a resort that's very relaxing. And I talk about that a lot because when you're at a value resort, it always just feels like everyone's going, 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 going. Moderate, it's like, okay, we're chilling out, we're getting there. But this is like one of those resorts that's relaxing. You're not near Epcot like you would be if you're at the beach and yacht club or the boardwalk. It's calming. It's very similar to Animal Kingdom. It's kind of like removed from the parks. So you have that relaxing atmosphere. And if you're on a relaxing day, it's not like you're getting pummeled with the noise from the parks when you're still at the resort. You're very separate. The biggest con to this resort is that it's mostly bus transportation, and that bus transportation is shared. That was something I totally forgot about when I stayed there. And when I got on the bus, I was like, okay, well, the bus is going to be here in 5 minutes, so I should get here at X, Y, and Z time. I was like 15 minutes past that because we went to the Contemporary to pick up people and get them on the bus. And then we left and it was a whole production. And the Contemporary, by the way, is like the worst bus stop out there. So that does not help either. So the bus transportation can be kind of a downer. It just seemed to take more time and more time than I wanted it to. The boat transportation is also shared, so you don't really have any dedicated buses for any dedicated transportation just for your resort. Now, reasons to stay here is this is a fun resort and a greater slow-paced trip. Like if you don't want to be like rushed everywhere, this is a great place to stay. This is also a great place to stay for like entry level deluxe. If you've never stayed at a deluxe resort, this is where I would probably start. The budget is going to be much closer to you than in a moderate than some of the other deluxe rooms. So this is where I would start. This in Animal Kingdom. If you're staying here, I would highly, highly recommend a whole day at this resort. Just one day that you can be at this resort and enjoy it. There's so much to just relax and do and not have to rush off and do. This is the kind of resort that you want maybe someone in your party, like me, my husband doesn't want to be at the parks all the time. So this is his way of getting away and being with us. But when we're away from the parks, it's not like Disney everywhere. And you have the access to the extended evening hours. So select nights, you have the option to go back into the parks for 2 hours. It's Magic Kingdom and Magic Kingdom and Epcot at this time. So you can go back for those 2 extra hours into the parks. It's awesome, especially now with Tron open. You get that extra virtual queue there. So definitely something you want to remember. What clients say is it just feels like you're somewhere else. It gives you that feeling that you could be at Disney World, but at the end of the day, you could be at this fun, enjoyable resort. It's more relaxing than some of the other resorts because if you're staying like on the monorail, okay, you're able to hear and see all the noise from the Magic Kingdom. It's not like when I open my at the Wilderness Lodge, if I open up and I'm coming out onto my balcony, I'm just hearing like what's in the courtyard, like kids talking in the pool or playing or things like that, or people walking by. And if I'm not facing that pool area, then I'm really getting those nature sounds. But if I'm staying at like the Contemporary or Polynesian or Grand Floridian, I am getting the noise from the boats. I am getting the noise from the Magic Kingdom. So if you want that separation, or if you have kids that need that separation, sorry, just hit my mic, this is a great resort to stay. Other clients of mine are also Geyser Point fans, and they said every day they would end up here. It was like their goal. Like, could we go every single day? Could we meet everyone who ever worked here? Because everyone was fantastic, and this was the place to be. And the DVC rooms. I think I sell more DVC rooms here than I do the regular side rooms. The DVC rooms are just a little more elevated and a little more what people are looking for. So that helps too. And the clients who do stay at the Club Lounge here also say it's totally worth it. So all right, so that is all about the Wilderness Lodge. Please let me know below what questions you have, and I will see you next time on Magical Travel Adventure. Bye.